What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys how to line up your beard and add enhancements to it. My beard is not too old. I just cleaned it up I think 4 or 5 days ago. So it's not too scruffy, but it could still use a little cleanup. But what I'm going to mainly focus on is trying to teach you guys how to use enhancements in the beard. So go ahead and follow me along with this fun little tutorial. YouTube. So first things first, let me go ahead and drape myself up so we don't spill any color or get any hair on my shirt. All right, so first things first, just like any haircut you're going to start or beard trim you're going to start, we want to go ahead and comb or pick out the beard. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. Got my trusty pick right here, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this out. All right, let you guys see the beard kind of zoomed in. Okay, so now we're just going to very lightly just knock down some loose hairs on the beard. All right, so I got my Low Pro FX Babeless Pro clipper. Go ahead and knock down some loose hairs. Come straight down with it. When shaping up the beard, you really want to be gentle and not go too deep. Just kind of, if they just want to clean up, just stay on the outside loose hairs as much as possible. Don't try to dig too deep unless you're going to round something off or square something, because you could easily, without even realizing, dig way too deep into your beard. Or into the client's beard, I'm sorry, and take way too much off. It's very easy to do that by accident with the clipper, so try to stay on the outside and focus on those loose hairs only, depending on, you know, whatever they want to take off. All right, so now you can see just a nice little cleanup, knock down those loose hairs. Just gonna use my Babeless FX3 trimmer just to clean up a couple lines. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. So we're gonna clean up the inside here and then line down here. The top line, I'm just gonna do that with the straight razor. All right, just cleaned up those lines on the inside. All right, you guys, so now time for the color. So what I'm gonna be using is this air gun right here. I got this from Amazon. Can't remember the brand name, or it's auto lock, maybe, I don't know, but got this from Amazon. It works amazing. And then we got this little, you know, this little card to make sure that your lines are gonna be symmetrical when applying the color. You can also use business cards or whatever, just something sharp and square, and with and also something if you have it with some rounded corners. But this has both, so it's great for that. And then Tomb 45 Onyx Black is what we're going to be using for the color. So all you got to do with this, I got this from Amazon as well. Just shake it up before you use it. See, it turns black. All right, so we don't need much because I'm just gonna enhance the beard just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply just one little squeeze in there, just enough so it doesn't run out super quick, but you don't want to overdo it because after every time you use this or at the end of your day, you want to make sure to clean it out. Because if you don't clean it out, the color will get a lot of buildup and your air gun won't work and you'll have to buy a new one. Try not to put too much in so you don't have so much left over that you're just wasting and throwing away. Then we just go ahead and throw the lid on. Grab our trusty little sidekick here. Okay, so the way I like to do it when I'm doing it on myself, find the highest point that I want it to be at. Okay, so right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to keep this just a couple inches away from the face. I got the card on there, perfect. I'm gonna spray onto the card and come down. So in that way, I know how much is coming out before I go down to the face. I can turn it off or pull away before I decide to keep going on the face. So spray on the card first. Sometimes it's good to do like a little test just to make sure this one sprays fine. So go ahead and put it there, find your line, and then, all right, so it's kind of tricky doing it this way, but yeah. Okay, I'm having trouble seeing facing the camera, so let me just double check in the mirror. All right. Now you don't want to go too dark too fast, so you want it to look natural. So make sure to make that line in, and then you come down and fill in whatever patches you may have, but don't get too close to the face because then it'll be way too much and way too clumpy. You want to keep a couple inches away from the face, and then you want to make sure you test on the card, and then kind of quickly put a couple sprays in there. Bang, perfect. Okay, so it might not look natural yet, but we come back later with the straight razor. Okay, so that looks good for me. Perfect. Okay, so you can see the enhancements look very filled in. Looks good to go. Now we grab our straight razor. All right, you guys, so that's basically it with our added color enhancement to the beard. You can see looks very full, pretty natural for the most part. Now, if you want to make it look more natural or make it darker, we could also add hair fibers to it. I don't usually add that to my beard because those will kind of come off for the most part if you you know, wipe your face or whatever. They could show up on some clothing or whatever. So I don't usually use it, but if you guys would like to see, I'll add a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Topic hair fibers. And so same thing, use your card the same exact way, a couple inches away from the face. Okay, you guys can come back again with the straight razor. All right, and that's how you add enhancements to the beard while keeping it natural, or you can keep it even darker if you really want it to stand out. It's all about preference. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from this. It's also great to do if you guys just don't have time for a haircut, to go get a haircut, and you guys want to do it yourself at home and just get like the beard super fresh before you go out. This is it usually takes me a few minutes to do this, not too long, but because of the video it took a little bit longer. But yeah, try to pack this with full of information. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sometimes I like to add just a little bit of beard pomade afterwards to give it a nice little shine, and I would recommend for you to do that as well. And thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps somebody. Go ahead and have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.